Back at Tribe Field as we get set for this first District 2 semifinal between Sedgwick County and Yuma. Defensively for the Cougars, Corbin Reed's behind the plate, Jake Garnis at first, Bo Parker at second, Colton Woodhams at third, Brendan Emke's the shortstop. The outfield left to right, Bladen Lockowitz, Cade McKinley, and Dalton Carlson. The starting pitcher will be the right-hander, Chandon Dunker. Dunker, a junior. Sedgwick County doesn't really post full numbers, so what we have is kind of a little bit patchwork. But for Dunker, 5-0 record in 9 appearances, and that's what we have. We do know that Dunker did throw the second game of the doubleheader in the regular season. In that appearance, 3 1/3 innings, no runs, none earned, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Should be a fun pitching matchup. Trejo for Yuma will be on the hill against Sedgwick County. Trejo spun a gem, 6 2/3 innings, no runs on 3 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Glad to have you along with us on 100.9 KNEC Yuma, knecradio.com, and on the free TuneIn radio app when you search for KNEC. Johnny Trejo will lead things off. Trejo, Tenna, Weathers, the first 3 up for Yuma. 304 to left, 334 center, 296 to right as the righty Dunker winds and files. First pitch fastball on the outside corner is strike 1 called. For Johnny Trejo, 369 average on the season as Dunker will work quick. The 0-1 swung on, pulled foul down the third base line, and Trejo falls behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Again for Yuma, they won yesterday over 5 seed Akron 8-5. Chase McCreath gets the win. Swung on. This one popped up. It's drifting towards the right field line. It'll find its way fouling out of play. Count remains 0-2 to Johnny Trejo. For Yuma, batting averages against Akron actually go down despite the win because of some defensive miscues for the Rams. 0-2 swung on, ground ball, a slow roller to short. Emke charging in, will scoop on the run, throw to first, and gets Trejo by a step for the first out of the inning. So a ground out for Johnny Trejo starts things off for Yuma. Brings the left fielder Manny Tenna to the plate. Freshman Tenna, 345 hitter on the season. Bases empty, 1 away, scoreless top of the first. First pitch swinging, Tenna comes up empty on a pitch on the upper portion of the zone. No balls and a strike. Dunker will kick and fire the 0-1. That's way high. Ball 1. Ball and a strike to Manny Tenna. So we've seen a number of schools who play here at Tribe Field. Left fielder Blockowitz well off the line in left. This is up and inside with the fastball. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Tenna. Woodhams creeps near the edge of the grass. Defense deep up the middle. Dunker will wind the 2-1. Swung on. That's off the handle of the bat on the infield. Charging in Parker. Has to play it on a hop. He can't. Tenna will reach on the infield single. Parker charging in. Just a bloop. Not all that high. And Parker, the second baseman, charging in. Had to play it on a hop. And once it bounced, he couldn't field it clean. Even if he does, I'm not sure that Tenna isn't safe anyway. As slowly as that hit off the bat, and with Parker having to play it on the bounce, I think Tenna reaches anyway. So Yuma, 1-out base runner as Addison Weathers will stand in. First pitch fastball up and inside, ball 1. 303 average for Weathers on the season. Tenna will take his lead away from first. Garnis will hold him on there. Peek over the shoulder for Dunker as he sets at the chest. Now the 1-0. Outside corner, strike 1. Ball and a strike to Addison Weathers. Tenna does have 6 stolen bases on the season. We'll see how aggressive Yuma wants to be against Sedgwick County. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. A little bit of an off-speed pitch, and that's strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes now to Weathers. 10 of the runner at first. Again, wind blows in from the left, but not nearly as strong as we had at times yesterday. The 1-2. Low and outside, ends up in the dirt, but blocked by catcher Corbin Reed. That's ball 2. Count even to Weathers, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Axton and Holyoke will play the second semifinal game. 12:30. The 2-2. High, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, and as evidenced by the numbers in the first game for Dunker. No, he's a good pitcher, but 3 in the third innings in the regular season matchup did walk 4. Throw over to first, they have Tenna picked off. Tenna breaks for second, he'll be tagged out by the shortstop, Emke. Dunker, a hesitation, and his move was to first. Tenna broke with first movement, and Manny Tenna is caught stealing, or picked off, for the second out of the inning. 1-3-6 on the putout. Now the 3-2 to Weathers. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Took the long way. Yuma goes down in order. No runs, a hit, no errors, nobody left on base. Middle of the first inning, no score. Sedgwick County and Yuma. This is Yuma Indians Baseball on 100.9 KNEC and KNECradio.com. Bottom of the first inning, no score between Yuma and Sedgwick County in this 2A District 2 baseball semifinal. Defensively, here's how the Indians will align. Giovanni Rodriguez is behind the plate. Paul Brophy at first, Chase McCreeth the second baseman, Stephen Wells is at third, the shortstop is Addison Weathers. Outfield left to right, Manny Tenna, Connor McCoy, and Alex Falkenberg. And the starter will be the junior right-hander, Johnny Trejo. 4-2, one-loss record for Trejo in 35 innings thrown this season, 3.40 ERA, 18 runs, 17 earned on 40 hits. On 39 hits. It's 40 strikeouts and 17 walks. Center fielder Cade McKinley will lead things off. McKinley, Colton Woodhams, Brennan, Emke. First pitch from Trejo misses on the outside corner, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Colton Woodhams. Trejo winds 1-0. Swing and a foul tip straight back to the backstop. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Kinley, a junior for Sedgwick County. Again, the Cougars don't really have stats updated to anything meaningful anyway. Trejo's 1-1. Inside corner at the belt, strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes the count. Johnny didn't start a game last week. He did throw a couple of innings in relief each game against Akron. Swung on, this one's in the air and deep to right field. Falkenberg going back. It's off his head and off the bottom of the fence. It ricochets. Falkenberg has to track it down. The relay to Weathers onto third. Wells' tag is in time, and McKinley is gunned down at third base. Falkenberg had to go back and get it. It took a carom off the wall. A nice job finding it. The relay to Weathers onto Wells. And McKinley gunned down at third base to start the bottom of the first inning. Give a double to McKinley. He's out at third, trying to stretch it to a triple. Now Colton Woodhams. Trejo will miss low and inside, ball 1. Well, that's an 0-0 turned into get the crowd behind you for the home Yuma Indians. So 1-0 comes to the plate. Woodhams takes strike 1. Not home on the scoreboard, but obviously with the games being played in Yuma, they are the home team. You could hear the fans in the background as the play developed. Fastball inside corner, strike 2. Weathers a nice job on the relay. Falkenberg off the weird bounce. A good job finding it and getting it in. Now the 1-2. Check swing. He went lost by Rodriguez. He'll find it behind the plate. The throw to Brophy at first is in time to complete the strikeout. and there are 2 away in the inning. First strikeout for Trejo. That'll bring the shortstop Brennan Emke to the plate. Base is empty, 2 away, scoreless, bottom of the first. Emke, the shortstop, stands in. First pitch, swing and miss, strike 1. Well, given what was a sure double off the wall, that's what we score it as. To lead off, turns into the first down as the 0-1. This one swung on. This one's in the air, down the right field line, foul territory, and it'll land just shy of the bullpen down the line, and a foul ball is strike 2. Trejo can make it a clean inning. That's a big confidence boost for what is a young Yuma Indians team. David Nance, the designated hitter, the only senior. Of course, Jake Gordon, as we mentioned yesterday, knee injury and done for the year. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Trejo will strike out Emke, and that ends the inning. Sedgwick County gets a hit. They leave the bases empty. We've played 1 full no score between Yuma and Sedgwick County. 2A District 2 semifinals on KNEC. Top of the second inning, no score. Mark Romero with you on 100.9 KNEC, KNECradio.com. David Nance leads things off. Nance, Giovanni Rodriguez, Paul Brophy, 4, 5, 6 come to bat for Yuma here in the second inning. Each team with a hit. Nothing to show for it, though, as the base runners both erased. Manny 10 of the infield single was picked off, and then Kay McKinley for Sedgwick County, the double, and gunned out trying to stretch it to a triple is Nance's first pitch swinging. It's fouled back and out of play for strike 1. 385 hitter on the season for David Nance, playing in his 12th game since coming into the lineup from the transfer rule. Locked up on a fastball at the belt, strike 2 called. I think Nance was fooled on the pitch. Now the 0-2. Catcher sets up way outside. Pitch goes out there, but Nance doesn't offer. Ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to David Nance, leading off the top of a scoreless second. Dunker winds the 1-2. Inside corner at the knees, and strike 3 is called. Well, you're already getting the indications early. The inside corner, at least to right-handers, is available for the pitchers. That'll bring the catcher, Giovanni Rodriguez, to the plate. Rodriguez, 264 hitter, first pitch swings and pulls it foul towards the first base side dugout for strike 1. No balls and a strike. Chandon Dunker, the Sedgwick County starter, winds and fires. 0-1 is swung on. This one struck well. This one's to right field, drifting back, and it's going to be over Carlson's head and off the wall, and Carlson crashes head first into the wall. The ball's just sitting there. McKinley, the center fielder, has to go get it. Rodriguez is into third with a triple, but immediately play stops as the information, or all the attention, goes to Dalton Carlson, the Sedgwick County right fielder, who's still down on the warning track and injured. Rodriguez struck it well. Carlson went and gave chase all the way to the wall and crashed head first. This is a high school wall. There's not padding. And Carlson, we have seen him move, but he's laying flat on his back, and that one had to hurt. Carlson gave great effort to try and go back and get it, but crashed head first into the wall. As soon as Rodriguez stopped at third, all the coaches, both teams, sprinted out to the right field fence, and that's where the attention now lays. Again, it's the same type of play you see upper levels, the outfielder going back and either not sensing the wall or just no regard for own safety, crashes into it. The umpire goes out, and see players trying to get some towels and the medical bags out there. Again, Carlson is moving. You can see him. He crashed into it, though, and basically crumpled immediately. Kind of wonder if this isn't hopefully just a bloody nose, but given the attention, can only hope that it's not worse. It is an injury timeout. We will step aside. This is Yuma Baseball on KNEC. Balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 to Stephen Wells at the plate. The 2-2, fouled straight back. Wells will stay alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on third with 2 away for Yuma. Wells opens the stance with 2 strikes. The 2-2, check swing, that's fouled straight back. Good job by Wells here to battle a couple of 2-strike pitches and fight him off to stay alive. Blockowitz in left again playing well off the line. The 2-2 again, breaking pitch, misses high, ball 3. Everybody a little hesitation on that one. It didn't miss by a ton. 3-2, count full. Dunker kicks and fires at 3-2, misses high, ball 4. Wells will keep the line moving with the 2-out walk. That'll bring Connor McCoy to the plate. Lynch, the runner at third. He runs for Giovanni Rodriguez, who had the 1-out triple. Now Wells with the 2-out walk, the runner at first. Center fielder Connor McCoy will stand in. McCoy, 375 hitter on the season, the third to first move. Lynch didn't break, and Wells is back in at first, standing up. 375 for McCoy. Again, that's just 19 plate appearances. Missed a chunk of time in the middle of the season with an injury. First pitch, misses, ball 1. Little high, but not a ton. We've seen a couple of those borderline calls. Garnis will hold Wells at first. Dunker will throw over to first. Wells is back with the head first slide. Again, Wells away from first. Colton Woodhams, the runner. Check swing on a pitch up in the zone. He went, strike 1. Ball and a strike to Connor McCoy. First and third for Yuma. 2 outs, top of a scoreless second inning. Dunker from the stretch, sets at the chest. Peek over to first, now the 1-1. Misses inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Reed behind the plate. Does have a pretty decent arm. Not sure if Yuma be tempted to send Wells 2-1. Wells stays, swing and a miss. Snap throw back to first as Wells had drifted off. He'll slide underneath the tag of Woodhams. 2-2 to McCoy at the plate. 2 on, 2 out, scoreless top of the second. Again, Woodhams away, or holding Wells, who's away at first. Wells will go, Dunker will throw. They've got Wells in the rundown. Fake the throw to the plate, the run will score. The rundown works, Wells still caught in the pickle. Throw back to second. Parker giving chase, will underhand. It's Emke who will apply the tag, but Yuma with the rundown play gets the first run of the game. Wells broke as soon as Dunker set. Dunker spun and throw to second. Wells able to keep the rundown alive enough for Lynch to come in and score. We're in the middle of the second inning. It's a 1-0 Yuma lead on KNEC. Bottom of the second inning, Yuma over Sedgwick County 1-0. It will be Corbin Reed leading things off. Jake Garnis, Cade Rober to follow. Yuma gets their run in the top half of the inning. First and third. Wells from first breaks before the pitch even goes. Holds the rundown enough for Lynch to score. First pitch from Johnny Trejo to Corbin Reed. Misses low and outside. Ball 1. Seen Yuma a couple of times this season try that play. Saw Lyman try that against Yuma and didn't work there. 1-0. Misses high. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, the count to Reed at the plate, leading off the bottom of the second inning. Trejo winds, is 2-0. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle, long run for Weathers, dives, he can't get it. It's into center field. A leadoff single for Corbin Reed. Shortstop Addison Weathers, a good effort. The ball slowed down by the infield grass, but the dive behind second base. Weathers comes up empty. Now the right fielder, Jake Garnis. Throw over to first, reads in on the head first slide. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Yuma with the lead. Brophy will hold Corbin Reed on at first. Trejo from the stretch. First pitch, Garnis chased one up in the zone. Swing and miss. Snap throw by Rodriguez to first. Reed is in standing up. Strike one at the plate to Garnis. Trejo works from the far first base side of the pitching rubber. He'll set at the belt. 1-0. Miss low and outside. Ball one. Ball and a strike. Yuma does a pretty good job trying to control the running game. Brophy and Trejo both have good moves. Throw over to first and Reed's in head first. Throw actually gets away back to Trejo, but Wells was right there for it. Reed has to stay put at first. Brophy, the lefty, has that typical good lefty move. Trejo for a right-hander, quick to the bag. Throw over again, the swipe tag, and Reed's in ahead of it. Brophy wanted that one. First base umpire said safe. There's a three-man crew for all three of the games today, the two semifinals and the championship. Ball and a strike to Garnis at the plate. Brophy again holds Reed on. Trejo, the pitch, called a strike, throw down to second as Reed goes. The throws offline, and Reed's into second with the stolen base. Strike at the plate to Garnis, give Corbin Reed the stolen base into second. Well, Trejo, Rodriguez, and Yuma thought that Reed may have been going. They guessed right, throw just a bit offline. Now the 1-2, breaking pitch is fouled at the plate. Count remains a ball and two strikes. 1-2 to Garnis at the plate. Sedgwick County now the runner at second. Nobody out, bottom of the second inning. Yuma up 1-0. Trejo a miss, outside ball two. 2-2 to Garnis. Again, Yuma and Sedgwick County split the regular season matchups. 2-2. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Trejo will strike out Garnis for the first out of the inning. Winning pitcher from each of those splits, starting for their respective sides. It's a third strikeout for Johnny Trejo. On the designated hitter, Cade Rober. Reed the runner at second. Trejo a peek back. First pitch, Rober takes just outside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to Rober. Weathers, the shortstop, will hold Reed the runner at second. Now the 1-0. That's called a strike. Belt on the outer half, counts even at 1-1. Ball and a strike to Rober at the plate. Trejo sets at the belt, peak to second, 1-1. Breaking pitch is swung on and missed for strike two, and now Trejo wants to speak with his catcher, Giovanni Rodriguez. Trejo's an experienced pitcher for the junior. That looked like that was a veteran move. Call out your freshman catcher and make sure you're on the same page with the runner at second. 1-2, the count at the plate. Trejo steps off, now will set at the belt. Peak to second is 1-2. Misses low and outside, and that gets away from Rodriguez to the backstop. Reed will be into third. Ball two to Rober, and Corbin Reed goes to third on the wild pitch. 2-2 to Rober. Now the tying run for Sedgwick County at third with 1 out. Yuma's going to bring the infield in. A 1-0 game in the second inning. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Trejo with his 4th strikeout of the game. And there are 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring the pitcher, Chandon Dunker, to the plate. 2 away, bottom of the second. Yuma's up 1-0. Corbin Reed, the runner at third. The first pitch to Dunker. Check swing. He went strike. Snap throw back to third, and Reed's in safely head first. Strike called at the plate on the check swing. No balls and a strike to Dunker at the plate. 0-1. Trejo worked from the wine, the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Trejo's just attacking the hitters right now. 27 pitches, 19 strikes, just 8 balls. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Trejo strikes out Dunker to end the inning. Sedgwick County will leave the runner at third. No runs on a hit, no errors. A runner left at third base. We've played 2 full. Yuma 1, Sedgwick County 0. This is Indians Baseball on KNEC, knecradio.com. Top of the third inning, Yuma 1, Sedgwick County 0. Mark Romero with you on 100.9 KNEC, knecradio.com. And on the free TuneIn radio app when you search for KNEC. Connor McCoy will be at the plate to start the inning. Alex Falkenberg, Johnny Trejo to follow. McCoy was at the plate in the second inning when the inning came to an end, though somewhat by design, I guess you could say, for Yuma. Stephen Wells, the runner at first, Caden Lynch at third. Yuma sent Wells early from first to get into a rundown, and Sedgwick County bit, allowed the only run of the game to score. Run on 2 hits for Yuma. No runs on 2 hits for Sedgwick County. So Connor McCoy will lead things off 8-9-1. McCoy, Falkenberg, Trejo here in the third against Sedgwick County starting pitcher Chandon Dunker. 3 strikeouts, 2 hits, a walk for Dunker, the 1 run. First pitch, take strike 1 called, lower in the zone. No balls and a strike to Connor McCoy leading off the top of the third inning. Kick and fire. That's going to miss outside, ball 1. Again, 3 games on tap today. 2 semifinals. The second will be Haxton and Holyoke. It's a 1-1. Inside corner, strike 2. McCoy trying to turn the front shoulder out of the way, but we've seen for both sides that inside corner's especially been there. Now the 1-2. Breaking pitch swung on, ground ball to second. Bo Parker charging in has it. The throw to Woodhams at first is in time. Connor McCoy will ground out to start the third inning. Now Alex Falkenberg will stand in for the first time. Base is empty, 1 away. Ethan Walter at third, plays at the edge of the grass. Falkenberg at the plate. First pitch swings. This is a line shot. That's going to get down and into left field. Falkenberg, the 1-out single, and Yuma will have a 1-out base runner. That was sharply hit off the bat. Didn't quite hit it clean, but still hit it hard. Off the bat, it sounded a little sharp, and it was. Now Johnny Trejo. Trejo grounded out his first time up. First pitch outside. Trejo able to check the swing. That's ball 1. Falkenberg does have good speed at first base. 7 steals on the season for Falkenberg. Woodhams will hold him on. Dunker sets at the chest. Throw over to first, and it's going to get away from Woodhams, but not that far behind the first base bag and down the right field line in foul territory, so Falkenberg has to stay put. Dunker, a fairly tall right-handed pitcher, but a good job being quick to the plate. Has good velocity, that helps as well. 1-0. Swung on, this one's popped up high, shallow center field. McKinley charging in and into the right center field gap will take charge and make the catch. That's the second out of the inning. Popped up high, but it's popped up high enough that despite where it was hit in kind of that Bermuda Triangle area behind second base and in the gap, McKinley could camp underneath it. Now the left fielder, Manny Tenna. Tenna had an infield single his first time up. First pitch takes high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Manny Tenna. Do want to remind you, official scoring can be found when you follow along on Twitter at YBO Baseball. It's at YBO Baseball on Twitter, or on Facebook, search Yuma Baseball Organization. Tenna swing and miss. Snap throw down to first as Falkenberg had drifted away. Woodhams couldn't squeeze it clean, and Falkenberg's back in time. scorings not just for the Yuma games, but all the games of the district tournament. The scoring at YBO Baseball and Yuma Baseball Organization on Facebook. Dunker from the stretch, the 1-1 to Tenna. Misses high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Manny Tenna. 2 away, Falkenberg's the runner at first for Yuma. 1-0, Indians with the lead, top of the 3rd inning. Dunker will set at the chest, the 2-1 to Tenna. Breaking pitch drops in, called strike 2. 2-2. 2-2. Falkenberg away from first. He'll take off the 2-2 swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. So Tenna will strike out swinging to end the inning. Yuma will leave a runner on base. No runs on a hit. A runner left aboard. Middle of the 3rd inning. Yuma 1, Sedgwick County 0 on 100.9 KNEC, KNECradio.com. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Yuma 1, Sedgwick County 0. Bo Parker will lead things off for the Cougars. Run on 3 hits for Yuma, no runs on 2 hits for Sedgwick County. Johnny Trejo starts his 3rd inning of work on the mound. 5 strikeouts. As Parker first pitch swinging, and that's going to drop in front of Tenna in left field. It's a leadoff single for Parker. So Bo Parker will lead off with a single. That'll bring Ethan Walter to the plate. Have to think here, this may be a bunt attempt for Walter to try and push Parker into scoring position with the top of the order coming up, and have time called at the plate as Walter wants to talk with the 3rd base coach. Some of the other districts. District 1, the championship game is set. Sanford and Sargent. That helps out this district because those were the expected teams. Both are a bit low in the RPI. So no surprises, and that's kind of what you want. Parker away from first. Bunt shown, bunt missed. Runner goes. The throw down to second by Rodriguez. The tag by Weathers is not in time, and Parker's into second with the stolen base. Strike 1 to Walter at the plate. Stolen base for Parker into second. Rodriguez, a good pop and throw. Tag just a bit over the top as Weathers cutting in front of second base. Had Parker slide underneath. Now the 0-1, bunt shown, bunt laid down. It's going to be Trejo off the rubber. Throw to McCreeth, the second baseman, covering. The sacrifice is successful. Walter retired at first. Parker will take 3rd on the play. So sacrifice bunt for Ethan Walter moves Bo Parker to 3rd. The top of the order, Cade McKinley coming up. Kinley led off for Sedgwick County with a double, but was gunned down trying to stretch it to a triple. First pitch swinging, and this one's in the air in the right center field gap. Falkenberg charging in will make the catch. The throw will be cut off by Brophy. Parker has to stay at 3rd base. Great play by Falkenberg, the right fielder, into the gap. Made the catch on the move and got it back in quick enough that Parker has to hold at 3rd. Now 2 outs in the inning. Already seen for Sedgwick County with McKinley gunned down at 3rd by the relay from Falkenberg to Weathers that apparently they're not going to test the arm. Now Woodham's first pitch misses outside, ball 1. Runner on 3rd for Sedgwick County, now 2 outs in the inning. Trejo from the line, the 1-0. Fastball outside corner, called a strike. Rodriguez will fake the throw back to 3rd and chase Parker back. Ball and a strike to Woodham's at the plate. Struck out first time up. This is inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Colton Woodham's at the plate. Bo Parker, the runner at 3rd, led off with a single, stole 2nd, sacrificed to 3rd. 2-1. Trejo misses low and outside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. 2 away, bottom of the 3rd inning. Yuma the 1-0 lead. Trejo works from the wind, is 3-1 offering. Swung on, ground ball, Brophy, he has it, hit off his glove at first. McCrea's there, throw back to Brophy, covering, step on the bag, safe. Safe at first is Woodhams, and we are tied up at 1. Brophy moving to his left, had it kick off the heel of the glove. McCree, the second baseman, covering behind, is able to get there, flip to Brophy, scrambling back, but Woodhams beats him. 1-1, we are all tied up. That'll bring Brendan Emke to the plate. First pitch, Emke takes a called strike. Snap throw back to first. Woodhams is back. All tied up, 1 aside. Emke swings, chopper on the infield. Weathers will field on the second hop. Throw across is in time, and the inning will come to a close. But Sedgwick County pushes the tying run across. 1-1, all tied up. We've played 3 on 100.9 KNEC and KNECradio.com. Top of the 4th inning, Yuma and Sedgwick County all even at 4. Mark Romero with you on 100.9 KNEC, KNECradio.com. 3-4-5 for Yuma in the 4th inning. Addison Weathers, David Nance, Giovanni Rodriguez. Run on 3 hits for each team. As expected, this one been quite the pitcher's duel. Again, district tournaments going on around the state. 1A's championship game, Sanford Sargent. District 3-5 semifinals, Paonia and Dolores, Hotchkiss and Meeker. Addison Weathers stands in to lead off the 4th inning. First pitch from Shandon Dunkers high, ball 1. Weathers struck out his first time up. District 6 semifinals, County Line and Fowler. Rocky Ford is one of the other semifinalists, as Dunker will miss low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Addison Weathers. Dunker will work quick, 2-0 delivery. Breaking pitch, Weathers taking all the way on the outer half, called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. District 7, Lions and Dawson School, Dayspring Christian and Gilpin County as Weathers swings. This one's going to be flared into the right center field gap. That'll get down for a single. Addison Weathers is aboard to lead off the 4th inning. Single into the right center field gap, and Yuma has the leadoff hitter aboard to start the top of the 4th. Now David Nance. Nance struck out his first time up. Rounding out the districts, District 8, Evangelical Christian and Calhan are 1. Dolores Huerta and Peyton in the other. Weathers the runner at first. First pitch, Nance swings, ground ball. Moving to his right, Walter, the third baseman, has it. He'll go to second to force Weathers out, and that's all that Sedgwick County will get. Lead runner Addison Weathers gunned down at second on the fielder's choice for the first out of the inning. So fielder's choice, there's 1 out. Now Giovanni Rodriguez. Rodriguez tripled to right his first time up, the play that injured Dalton Carlson for Sedgwick County. First pitch, breaking pitch, stays high, ball 1. Rodriguez 1 for 1. Nance now the runner at first. Woodhams will hold him on. 1 ball, no strikes to Giovanni Rodriguez. Dunker from the stretch, sets at the belt, kick, now the 1-0. Breaking pitch will be sliced foul and out of play down the left field line. The count evens at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Giovanni Rodriguez at the plate. Runner on first with 1 away, top of the 4th. Indians and Cougars even at 1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez couldn't catch up to it on the outside corner. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Short lead for Nance from first. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez chased one up in the zone. That's the second out of the inning. Now first baseman Paul Brophy. Brophy struck out his first time up. Runner on first, 2 away for Yuma. Again, short lead for Nance at first. He has run, but not necessarily the biggest threat. Brophy takes, knees outside corner, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Nance does have 3 steals on the season. Didn't get his first until the Burlington game. The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. Now Brophy down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Again, Blonkowitz in left, way off of the line. Walter at third at the edge of the grass. No balls, 2 strikes to Brophy. From the stretch, the 0-2, swing and a miss. Brophy's down on 3 pitches, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, a runner left on base. Middle of 4, Yuma and Sedgwick County all tied up at 1. Says Yuma Indians Baseball on 100.9 KNEC and KNECradio.com. Bottom of the 4th inning, Yuma and Sedgwick County all tied up at 1. Corbin Reed leads things off. Jake Garnis, Cade Rober to follow 4, 5, 6 in the Cougars batting order. Johnny Trejo starts his 4th inning of work. The first pitch to Reed, swung on. This one's in the air, right field. Charging in is Falkenberg. You'll have to play it on a hop. It's a leadoff single for Corbin Reed. Reed's 2nd hit of the game. Sedgwick County has the leadoff hitter aboard to start the bottom of the 4th inning. 5 strikeouts, 4 hits, no walks for Johnny Trejo on the mound. Just the 1 run across. Now Jake Garnis. Garnis struck out his first time up. Brophy holds Reed on at first base. From the stretch, bunt shown, pulled back, pitch misses low. Ball 1. Nice block by the catcher, Giovanni Rodriguez, for Yuma to keep it out front. That keeps Reed at first base. 1-0 to Garnis. Trejo sets, throw over to first, the tag, and Reed beats the tag of Brophy back to the base. From the stretch, 1-0, nope, throw to first again, got him! Corbin Reed picked off of first base, and that's the first out of the inning. Talked about it throughout the course of the season, how good the Yuma pitchers are going to first, and Trejo the quick feed over to first, and Reed is picked off for the first out of the inning. Base is empty. Now the 1-0 to Garnis. Swing and a miss. He chased a fastball up and inside as the count evens at 1-1. Ball and a strike from the wind. Missing low and outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Check swing on a pitch low. The plate umpire is going to say went. That's strike 2. 2-2. 2-2 to Garnis. Base is empty now with 1 away. From the wind, the 2-2. Breaking pitch is going to be lined into the right center field gap. Falkenberg's over to cut it off. That'll keep Garnis to a single. It's a second hit allowed for Trejo in the inning, and Garnis a 1-out base runner for Sedgwick County. That was struck well into the gap, and Garnis is aboard with 1 out. Now the designated hitter, Cade Rober. Rober struck out his first time up. Garnis will hold, or Brophy will hold Garnis at first. First pitch swung on, ground ball on a hop. McCreath has it at second. To Weathers, the throw is high and it's into left field. Everybody's gonna be safe on the throwing error for Chase McCreath. Sedgwick County will have runners at first and second with 1 out. McCreath played it on a hop, trying to set up the double play, and just threw it over Weathers' head, covering second base. First and second for Sedgwick County with 1 out. Chandon Dunker, the pitcher, to the plate. First pitch, Trejo misses up and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Dunker struck out his first time up. Garnis at second, and single Rober at first reaches on the air. 1-0 breaking pitch swung on and missed. Dunker way out in front. Count evens at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. See Giovanni Rodriguez, the Yuma catcher, out from behind the plate, giving signals to the infield. Wells a step behind the grass at third. Brophy at first, right at the edge of the grass. Now the 1-1. Breaking pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Dunker at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. 1-1 ball game, bottom of the 4th inning. Again, on the edge of the grass at the corners for the Yuma defense. The 1-2, breaking, swung on and missed. Fake the throw. Now Rodriguez out from behind the plate will chase Garnis back to second. Dunker strikes out swinging for the second out of the inning. Bring Bo Parker, the second baseman, to the plate. Strikeout number 6 for Johnny. Punched out 10 when he started against Sedgwick County in the regular season. First pitch, breaking, swung on and missed, strike 1. It's 4 straight breaking pitches for Johnny Trejo, all for swinging strikes. Away from first and second go the Cougar runners. Breaking pitch that time, swung on, ground ball, slow roller. Weathers, the shortstop, charges in, scoop and throw on to first is in time, and that'll end the inning. Tough play made easy, a slow roller. Weathers, the shortstop, comes onto the grass, scoop and throw in a motion, and Trejo strands the runners aboard. No runs, couple of hits, 2 left on base. We've played 4 full. It's 1-1 Yuma and Sedgwick County on KNEC and KNECradio.com. Top of the 5th inning, Stephen Wells to lead things off for Yuma. Connor McCoy, Alex Falkenberg will follow. 7, 8, and 9 in the Indians' batting order. Gorgeous day for baseball in Yuma. Just a little breeze blowing out from the left field corner towards the right field line. A few high clouds, but good crowd on hand, and a good one in this district semifinal, as Wells will take first pitch strike from Jandon Dunker. The 0-1 to Wells. Outside corner, strike 2 called. For Dunker, 1 run earned on 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. He's ahead of Wells, no balls and 2 strikes. That'll miss, ball 1. Wells walked his first time up. Ball and 2 strikes. Dunker will work from the wind to start the 5th. Inside, misses, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Stephen Wells, leading off the top of the 5th inning. 2-2. Fouled straight back. Wells will stay alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Run on 4 hits for Yuma, couple of errors. Run on 5 hits for Sedgwick County. The 2-2. Breaking pitch waited on. This one's lifted in the air to right. Garnis a couple of steps back will reach up and make the catch. Wells will fly out for the first out of the 5th inning. Now Connor McCoy. McCoy grounded out his first time up, 0 for 1 on the morning. Again, second semifinal, a 12:30 start between Haxton and Holyoke. Championship slated for 3 this afternoon. First pitch to McCoy. Outside corner, strike 1. Fastball at the knees on the outside corner. McCoy looked like he wanted to offer, but I also think he realized that's a pitch you can't do a whole lot with. 0-1. That one's fouled straight back. McCoy's down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. 67 pitches for Dunker. 46 strikes, 21 balls. Just over a 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio. That's going to miss up and inside. Looks like he may have lost the feel of the breaking pitch on that one. Ball 1. 1-2 to Connor McCoy. Fastball misses up and inside. Count evens, 2-2. It's one thing the Yuma hitters have done a nice job of. This one against Dunkers, even when they've fallen behind, a good job trying to fight through. Chopper to third. Walter knocks it down, recovers. Bare hand, the throw across is going to be in time to get McCoy. The ground out's the second out of the inning. Initially, Walter had it eat him up a little bit off the edge of the grass. It took the hop up into the body. Was able to find it and basically barehand it back up. Throw across, and Connor McCoy's a ground out victim for the second out of the inning. Now Alex Falkenberg. Single to left his first time up. First pitch swinging, and this one's off the top of the backstop. Fouled away, strike one. No balls and a strike to Falkenberg. Bases empty, 2 away, top of the 5th inning. 1-1, all tied up. Dunkers 0-1. Falkenberg chased one down and outside. Swing and miss, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Falkenberg. Dunker winds the 0-2. Swung on. This one's in the air. Shallow right field. Garnis coming in. Will camp underneath it. Falkenberg pops up to end the inning. Indians sat down in order in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom half. Still 1-1 between Yuma and Sedgwick County on KNEC and KNECradio.com. Bottom of the 5th inning. Yuma 1, Sedgwick County 1. It's been a good ball game in this district semifinal. Mark Romero with you on 100.9 KNEC, KNECradio.com. Ethan Walter leads things off for Sedgwick County. Then the top of the Cougars order, Cade McKinley and Colton Woodhams. Johnny Trejo starts his 5th inning of work on the mound. The first pitch outside corner, strike 1 at the knees to Walter. Walter had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. 6 strikeouts for Johnny in this one. The 0-1 misses high. Ball and a strike. 53 pitches for Trejo, 38 strikes, just 15 balls. Trejo's 1-1. That one's going to be fouled back and out of play. Trejo back in front in the count. A ball and 2 strikes. Trejo started the season very well. He's pitched well his last few outings as well. He's throwing strikes. He's as tough as anybody to hit. Inside corner, called strike 3. That's strikeout number 7 for Trejo. That's really the key for Johnny, is everything's got pretty good movement. Velocity's pretty good. Just make sure you pound the strike zone. Let the movement take care of the work for you. Now Cade McKinley. McKinley's 1 for 2. Double and a fly out in 2 trips. First pitch, Trejo misses high with a fastball, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to McKinley. Bases empty, 1 away, bottom of the 5th, 1-1. Trejo's 1-0 delivery. That's going to be fouled off the backstop. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Now you're starting to look, both teams starting to run out of outs. Yuma will have the top of the order in the 6th inning. The 1-1. That one's fouled back and out of play. Trejo ahead in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Again, 58 pitches is all for Johnny as we play with an out in the 5th. The 1-2. That's going to be fouled out of play. Kenley able to battle the plate and stay alive at a ball and 2 strikes. Wells at third, edge of the grass. Coy a step or 2 into the right center gap. Everybody else basically straight up. The 1-2. That one's going to be lined to right. Charging in, Falkenberg will have to play it on the hop. Falkenberg initially charged hard, realized he wasn't going to get there, play it on the bounce, and it's a 1-out single for Cade McKinley. Second hit of the game for McKinley, and Sedgwick County has a 1-out base runner. Now Colton Woodhams. Strikeout reached on an error. Runner on first, 1 away for the Cougars. 1-1, bottom of the 5th inning. Brophy holds McKinley on as he'll creep away. Bunt shown, pulled back, called strike. Rodriguez throw to second, and that's going to be into center field. Coy was backing up. McKinley has to stay at second base. It's a stolen base for Cade McKinley. From where we sit behind the catcher, you could almost read that because McKinley got his lead, kept trying to stretch and stretch, and McKinley just broke on first movement. Runner in second, the 0-1. Trejo misses outside with the breaking pitch, ball 1. Ball and a strike to Colton Woodhams at the plate. Go ahead run for Sedgwick County's at second base with 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning. Trejo sets at the belt, the 1-1. Called a strike on the inner half. A little bit up in the zone, but strike 2. That's really when you know Trejo, I think, is feeling it well on the mound. When he can get the breaking pitch either side of the plate. 1-2. Swing and a miss. McKinley drifts off. Rodriguez behind the plate will walk him back to second. Woodhams is the strikeout victim for the 2nd out of the inning. Now Brendan Emke, the shortstop. Strikeout, ground out in 2 trips. Emke's 0 for 2. Sedgwick County a runner on second and Cade McKinley 2 away. From the stretch, first pitch, inside corner, knees, strike 1 called. Trejo's done a nice job basically living inner half, outer half of the plate all game. Spin, throw back to second. McKinley's back on the head first slide. It's more of the straight throw back to second, not the daylight play for Yuma. Time it's McCreath holding the runner at second. Keep Weathers at his shortstop spot. Now the 0-1. Misses low and outside, ball 1. Ball and a strike to Brendan Emke at the plate. Kinley does have good speed at second base. The 1-1. Trejo misses up and outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Brendan Emke. Sedgwick County the runner at second, 2 away in the inning. Trejo trying to keep it the 1-1 ball game. His 2-1 offering. That's going to miss way outside and off the glove of Rodriguez to the backstop. McKinley's to third. Ball 3 to Emke at the plate. McKinley goes to third. Rodriguez set up outside. Trejo just missed a bit outside. Rodriguez had it go off the tip of the glove. 3-1 now the count. Trejo from the line, 3-1, lost him. Misses outside, ball 4. Emke draws the first walk issued by Johnny Trejo in the game. That'll bring the catcher Corbin Reed to the plate. Reed's 2 for 2. Single and single for Reed as infield will gather for Yuma to talk about it. Runners on first and third for Sedgwick County, 2 outs in the inning. Corbin Reed will be the batter. The Sedgwick County catcher is 2 for 2. He's singled to center and singled to right in 2 trips. Have to wonder if this conversation isn't to figure out what you're going to do with runners on first and third. Don't get caught in the rundown. That's how Yuma scored their run. Same situation, first and third, 2 outs. Runner from first broke, got caught in the rundown. That allowed Lynch to score from third. That's how Yuma scored, and I think for the Indians' defense, as much as anything, that's the runner goes, here's what we're doing. Trejo will work from the stretch. First pitch, misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Reed at the plate. McKinley's the lead runner at third, Emke the runner at first. Brophy will hold Emke on at first. 1-0. Missed outside, ball 2. Both pitches, Rodriguez is set up outside. Trejo's gone out there, and Reed hasn't offered. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corbin Reed. 2-0. Again missing outside, ball 3. If it's by design, this is Yuma just trying to pitch around Reed and see if he'll chase something bad. The 3-0. Outside corner, called strike 1. Everybody thought that was ball 4. Reed at the plate started to take his walk to first. Even the scoreboard put up ball 4. Now the 3-1. Missed, ball 4. They do pitch around Reed, and he'll take the 2-out walk. So Trejo, a little bit of pitching around Reed, and bases will be loaded with 2 outs as Jake Garnis will step in. Garnis 1 for 2, strikeout and a single. Walk does make any base hot. You can get it out at all 3-4 positions. First pitch, breaking pitch in the dirt. It'll kick away a bit from Rodriguez, but McKinley won't try it. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Garnis at the plate. Sedgwick County has the bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. 1-1 game. 1-0. Trejo misses outside, ball 2. Now Trejo down in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to Garnis. Trejo from the wind, the 2-0 delivery. Outside corner, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Wells at the edge of the grass at third, deep up the middle. 2-1. Foul back and out of play. The count's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Garnis at the plate. Bases loaded, 2 away, bottom of the 5th. Tie game at 1. The 2-2. Swung on, ground ball to short. Weathers has it on the second hop. The throw is in the dirt and away from Brophy. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Garnis is into second base. The throw goes there. A 3rd run will score on the throw. Ends up being a 3-run error, and Sedgwick County takes the 4-1 lead. Second hop, Weathers had it. The throw was just offline, and it's a 4-1 Sedgwick County lead. Four 4-1. Now Rober takes on the outside corner, strike 1. No balls and a strike as Rodriguez will go out to speak with his pitcher Johnny Trejo, and I think trying to settle Trejo down a little bit. 3 runs end up scoring on the throwing error. 2 come in as a direct result of the error. The 3rd run comes as the throw went to second to try and gun out Garnis. The 3rd run comes across there. Inside corner, strike 2. Nope, they're going to say balk. So a balk will put Garnis at third base. No balls and a strike. The pitch doesn't count. So Garnis to third on the balk. The 3rd balk against Yuma this season. Garnis swings. That's going to be lined into right, and that's going to score the run. RBI single for Cade Rober. It's a 5-1 Sedgwick County lead. Four runs across in the inning. Sedgwick County 5, Yuma 1. Throw over to first, and Rober's back head first. Chandon Dunker will be the batter. Strikeout, the 2 at-bats for Dunker. 4 errors in the game for Yuma. First pitch, swing and miss. Snap throw by Rodriguez to first, and Rober's to first on the slide. 5 runs across for Sedgwick County, none earned. 0-1, swing and a miss as Dunker's over the top of a breaking pitch, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first for Sedgwick County, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. 5-1, Yuma trails. 0-2, swung on, ground ball up the middle. Weathers will have it right at second. He'll step on the bag to force the 3rd out of the inning. But for Sedgwick County, 4 runs across on 2 hits. The errors prove costly for the Indians. It's 4 runs across. It's a 5-1 Sedgwick County lead. We go to the 6th on KNEC. Top of the 6th inning, 5-1 Sedgwick County leading Yuma. 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Give the Cougars the 4-run advantage for Yuma in the 6th. Top of the order, Johnny Trejo, Manny Tena, Addison Weathers. Well, if you're Yuma, after a bad bottom of the 5th inning, an easy way to get back into it is to get the bats going against Chandon Dunker. Through 5 innings for Dunker, 1 run. It is earned. 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, and a walk. Johnny Trejo leads things off 0 for 2. Ground out, fly out, and 2 trips. Dunker will throw his 74th pitch. It's in the dirt and kicks away ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Johnny Trejo. For Trejo, he's thrown well on the mound. 5 runs, none earned. A 1-0. Outside corner, Trejo takes strike 1. Wanted to offer, but seeing it on the outside corner, able to hold up. Now the 1-1. Swing and foul to the backstop for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to Johnny Trejo at the plate, leading off the top of the 6th inning. Dunker winds is 1-2. Misses inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 6 outs to play with for Yuma. Got to get some base runners. The 2-2. Swung on, pulled foul down the third baseline as Trejo stays alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Shortstop Emke's deep at the edge of the outfield grass. The 2-2. That's foul back and out of play. Count stays at 2-2. It's a good job battling by Johnny. Seen 3 pitches since he got his 2nd strike, and that's what you need to do. Down 5-1. Keep the at-bat going as long as you can. 2-2. Breaking pitch swung on. Popped up on the infield. It will be Dunker, the pitcher, near the third baseline and making the catch, and that's out number 1. Chased one up in the zone to Trejo, and Dunker able to field his position off the mound. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Manny Tenna. Tenna's 1 for 2. Single strikeout and 2 trips. Base is empty, 1 away. First pitch inside as Tenna will duck out of the way. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Tenna, right-handed hitter, stands right over the top of the plate. The 1-0. Breaking pitch misses high. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Reed tried to pull it back into the zone, but home plate umpire saw the same thing I did. That one is up now to the zone. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball got past Tenna. Strike 1. Fastball up and inside. Basically right under your hands is one of the harder pitches to catch. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That was a good pitch sequence. Fastball up and inside. Time fastball at the knees on the outer half. Now the 2-2. Tenna takes strike 3 called. That's the 2nd out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away. Addison Weathers will stand in. Weathers is 1 for 2. Strikeout, single, and 2 trips. 5-1. Sedgwick County leads top of the 6th inning. Dunker, long look at the signs. Now will wind the first pitch. Fastball misses up and outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Addison Weathers. Dunker will work a bit quicker here. 1-0. Breaking pitch, pulled foul. Counts even at 1-1. Ball and a strike to Weathers. Base is empty, 2 away. Dunker will wind the 1-1 delivery. Fastball at the knees, strike 2. 1-2 now to Weathers. Dunker stands tall on the mound as he peers over the top of the glove. Reed sets up way outside the 1-2. Weathers will foul that one back and out of play to stay alive at a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to Addison Weathers. Dunker's 1-2 again. Breaking pitch swung on down the left field line. Just foul. That one was just A foot foul right down the left field line. Again, it's a three-man crew, so base is empty. You have home plate umpire behind the plate, runner behind, or an ump behind first and behind third, and third base umpire is right on it. This one line foul to left. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. It's 3 foul balls for Weathers since getting his second strike, trying to stay alive. The 1-2. That's pulled foul towards the third base coach. Is Coach Niswonger able to dance out of the way? It's a little bit of a hesitation. Looked like he thought he might want to field, then realized how hard it was hit. Again, the 1-2. Misses low and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Addison Weathers. Bases empty, 2 away, top of the 6th inning. Yuma trailing 5-1. Pitch number 94 coming up for Chandon Dunker. The 2-2. That's going to be popped foul and out of play. This is a good job by Addison Weathers to stay alive. Ball, foul ball, strike. 1-2 the count. 4 foul balls, a ball, and another foul ball. He has seen 6 pitches since getting strike 2, and Sedgwick County will have a conference on the mound to try and talk things over. Pitch number 95 coming up for Chandon Dunker. 2-2 to Addison Weathers. 6 pitches seen since strike 2. The 10th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2. Outside corner, called strike 3. Weathers will strike out to end the inning. No runs, hits, errors, nobody left aboard. Middle of the 6th inning. It's 5-1. Sedgwick County over Yuma on KNEC. Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-1. Sedgwick County leads Yuma. Mark Romero with you on 100.9 KNEC, KNECradio.com. A run on 4 hits, 3 errors, 2 left aboard for Yuma. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 5 left aboard for Sedgwick County. Scoreboard update brought to you by First Farm Bank. At First Farm Bank, you'll get great customer service and products loaded with features to help you reach your personal banking goals. Stop by these Sterling or Yuma locations to check out the great products and services. First Farm Bank, hometown values, hometown strong. Bo Parker leads things off for Sedgwick County. Bottom of the 6th inning. Parker, Ethan Walter, Cade McKinley, 8-9-1 in the Cougars batting order. First pitch from Johnny Trejo. Call a strike at the knees. Run in the 2nd for Yuma. Run in the 3rd for Sedgwick County. 4 runs in the 5th for the Cougars. The difference. Breaking pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. Trejo works ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. 86 pitches for Johnny. 5 runs, none earned, 7 hits, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. This one's going to be fouled away down the first base line. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Of those 2 walks, one of those won't go down in the scorebook as intentional, but basically was trying to pitch around Corbin Reed. The 0-2 is going to be fouled back and out of play. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Yuma defensively, inning ago, Sedgwick County had runners on 1st and 3rd. Trejo basically pitched around Reed to load the bases with 2 outs. The 0-2. Breaking pitches swung on and missed. Strikeout number 9 for Johnny in the first out of the inning. Pitched around Reed to get to Jake Garnis. Garnis hit a ground ball to short. It's thrown away. 2 runs score on the error directly. 3rd run comes as the throw went to 2nd. Now Ethan Walter, first pitch, fouled back. Strike 1. That's the difference. Ended up basically being a 3-run error. 4th run came across on a single later on. Off speed, breaking, locked him up. Strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes to Walter. Bases empty, 1 away, bottom of the 6th inning. Indians trailing 5-1 to Sedgwick County. Now the 0-2. Trejo misses way outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Walter. For Yuma in the 7th, David Nance, Giovanni Rodriguez, Paul Brophy. Trejo misses low and outside. That's actually going to kick off the catcher, Rodriguez. Tried to reach across the body and backhand it. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 to Walter. Bases empty, 1 away. Trejo winds his 2-2. Breaking pitch weighted on, loop but right to the shortstop, Addison Weathers, who will make the catch. That's the second out of the inning. Kind of off the end of the bat and just looped up. Weathers able to camp underneath, and now 2 away. Cade McKinley will stand in. Double, fly out, single for McKinley. Base is empty, 2 away. McKinley's 2 for 3. First pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Trejo at 95 pitches in the game. The 1-0. Swung on, ground ball to third. Wells to his left will have it. The throw across to Brophy's in time. The inning comes to a close. A clean 6th inning for Johnny Trejo. Yuma will come to bat in the 7th. They need 4 to extend the game. It's Sedgwick County 5. Yuma 1 on 100.9 KNEC and KNECradio.com. Top of the 7th inning, Indians trailing 5-1 in this 2A District 2 semifinal game. David Nance will lead things off. Nance, Rodriguez, Brophy have to get to at least Stephen Wells to try and extend the game. Chandon Dunker will start the 7th inning for Sedgwick County. 95 pitches for Dunker as he starts off against David Nance. 0-2, strikeout, fielder's choice. First pitch swinging. This one's driven deep in the left center field gap. A long run and reaching up and on the move. McKinley will get back there and make the catch for the first out. Nance drove it deep into the left center field gap. Talked about it earlier on the bases, but McKinley runs well and able to get back deep and stretch out. Nance is robbed of what would have been extra bases, and there's 1 away. Now Giovanni Rodriguez, triple strikeout, 1 for 2 for Rodriguez. Yuma down to their final 2 outs in this semifinal game. Dunker winds the first pitch, breaking pitch falls in, strike 1 called. No balls and a strike to Rodriguez. Dunker kicks and fires, 0-1. This one's going to be fouled out of play down the left field line. Rodriguez falls behind in the count, 0-2. From the Nance contact, he struck it well, but basically right into the wind. Not sure that it made that much of a difference, but mention it anyway. That's going to miss outside, ball 1. Been one of the running jokes for the Yuma team this season is every time they've played at home, the wind's been blowing in from somewhere. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez chases one down and outside for the second out of the inning. Yuma down to their final out in the district tournament. Paul Brophy will stand in. Brophy's 0 for 2. Strikeout. Base is empty, 2 away. Dunker winds the first pitch. Brophy takes low and outside, ball 1. Pitch number 101 for Chandon Dunker. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball up in the zone. The count's even at a ball and a strike. Ball and a strike to Paul Brophy. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Yuma's down to their final strike of the district tournament. A ball and 2 strikes to Brophy. The 1-2. Misses outside, ball 2. Watch the catcher for Sedgwick County, Corbin Reed, hold it. When there is no strike call, the head dropped a little. Now the 2-2. Fouled back and out of play. Brophy stays alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Brophy. Base is empty, 2 away. Top of the 7th, Yuma trailing 5-1. The 2-2 misses high and outside, ball 3. Counts full to Brophy, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to extend it here. We'll have time called. Sedgwick County dugout wanted a check of the count. Dunker will wind the 3-2. Swung on, popped up. Shallow left field. Emke, the shortstop, going back, makes the catch and will fall on the backside, and that ends the game. 5-1 will be the final. Chandon Dunker goes all 7 for Sedgwick County for the win. Johnny Trejo goes all 7. He'll take the tough loss for Yuma. 5-1 the final score. Sedgwick County is into the district championship game at 3 o'clock, where they will face either Haxton or Holyoke. We'll take a timeout, be back to wrap it up after this. This is Yuma Indians Baseball on 100.9 KNEC and KNECradio.com. Back one final time for the Vince's GM Center post-game show. Vince's GM Center in Burlington is a Chevrolet, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC dealer with new and used cars, trucks, SUVs, and crossovers. Their goal is to make friends for life by offering the best service and car buying experience. Get a quote online, call or stop in to Vince's GM Center in Burlington today. Sedgwick County defeats Yuma 5-1, the final tally. Let's take a look at some of the unofficial final numbers. Again, official scoring for all the games of this 2A District 2 tournament can be found online. Facebook.com, search Yuma Baseball Organization, or on Twitter at YBO Baseball. 1 run on 4 hits for Yuma, 3 errors, 2 left on base. For Sedgwick County, 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. Johnny Trejo will take the loss for Yuma. Trejo threw all 6 innings, 5 runs, none earned on 7 hits, 9 strikeouts, and 2 walks for Trejo. Chandon Dunker, the complete game victory for Sedgwick County. Dunker goes all 7 innings, 1 run it was earned on 4 hits, 9 strikeouts, and 1 walk. From the plate for Yuma, again, just 4 hits. Addison Weathers, Giovanni Rodriguez, Alex Falkenberg, and Manny Tenna each had the hit. The only walk went to Stephen Wells. The only run was scored by Caden Lynch. 5-1 the final tally for Yuma. They will fall to 14-7 on the season. Sedgwick County improves to 18-3. Yuma was 10th in RPI entering play today. Again, district winners then finish out the field of 16 with wild cards. By the way we had it set up yesterday before the tournament, Yuma would have been the 5th wild card, assuming all the favorites win. As they enter play today, they would have been the 4th wild card, but it is the RPI, it is numbers, and for Yuma, they've done all they can throughout their season in the district tournament. And now for the Indians, we await. Again, 5-1, the final tally. Yuma falls to Sedgwick County in the district semifinal. And we will be waiting now for the completion of the district tournaments to see where the final RPI shakes out and see if Yuma is indeed a regional qualifier next week. If they are, we'll have the games right here on 100.9 KNEC, KNECradio.com. As soon as the brackets come out, have the game times posted as well on the KNEC Facebook page. One more time, 5-1 the final tally. Yuma falls to Sedgwick County in the district semifinals. Cougars onto the district championship. They will face either Haxton or Holyoke. That will be the next matchup here in the 2A District 2 tournament. Again, all the official scoring for the tournament games can be found at YBO Baseball on Twitter, Facebook.com, search Yuma Baseball Organization. For everyone in the Media Logic Radio family, I'm Mark Romero. Have a great rest of your weekend. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.